Your typical multimeter will come packaged with everything you need to start measuring voltage, current, and resistance. Inside, you'll find the digital multimeter itself, which has a display, selection knob, and 3 ports. Different multimeters may vary, but they'll always have these 3 features in common. To connect your multimeter to a circuit, project, or power source, all multimeters come with 2 leads or probes. One is black and one is red. To help understand the unique features of your specific multimeter model, you can always consult the short manual that'll come in the box. To prepare your leads, remove any twisty tie or shipping materials. The red and black leads follow standard electronics rules, so the red lead will connect to the positive anode or powered side of your circuit. The black lead will connect to the negative cathode or ground side of your circuit. These leads have 2 distinct ends. The probe tips are the long, pointed ends of your leads. These conductive tips will connect directly into the circuit, allowing you to connect to 2 locations within the circuit. On the other end, the leads have, very appropriately named, banana jacks. These banana jacks connect directly into the multimeter's ports. Multimeters typically ship with insulating sheaths to help prevent damage and protect the conductive tips for both ends of the lead. The probe tip sheaths still allow some of the probe to be exposed, but removing the sheath provides more conductive surface area on the probe tip. The banana jack sheaths may be a little harder to remove, but they must be removed in order to connect to the ports on your multimeter. Multimeters typically have 3 ports. The way in which you connect your leads to the multimeter's ports determines the level of current that your multimeter can safely and accurately measure. The COM or common port is the reference point for all measurements on a multimeter. It acts as the common negative or ground connection in the multimeter setup. Your black lead will always be connected to the COM port. To help remember this, notice that both COM and black both have a hard C sound. The black lead goes in the COM port. The digital multimeter's red lead can fit into either of the 2 ports. Each port allows you to measure different values in different situations. These settings can be based on your knowledge of the power source or discovers as you work with the circuit. The 10 ADC or 10 amp direct current port is specifically designed for measuring higher currents in direct current. True to its name, when your red lead is connected to this port, you can measure up to 10 amps of current, so higher currents. The Vohm MA or volts, ohms, milliamps port is designed to measure lower currents. When you connect your red lead to this port, you can measure currents under 200 milliamps. Anytime you measure a voltage, whether it's a high current or low current scenario, you need to put the red probe into this port. Digital multimeters vary in design, but they will commonly come with these 3 ports. The linkages between the 2 sets of positive-negative probes will typically print the current voltage limits of the configuration. This is based on the fuses installed within the multimeter itself. Your model's limits may vary, so always double-check the written labels. The digital multimeter connects to power sources and loads using test leads. The curved banana jack on each lead connects to one of those 3 ports on the multimeter. The black lead's banana jack will always be installed into the COM port. Make sure to push the lead all the way into the digital multimeter's common port. The 10 amp direct current port is on the left side of the COM port for this common multimeter model. Make sure to push the lead all the way into the port. Port location will likely vary on your digital multimeter model. Always read the port labels and voltage current limits. If your STEM activity has written instructions, rely on the written settings as the diagrams may not match the physical configuration of your digital multimeter. The volts, ohms, milliamps port is on the right side of the COM port for this common multimeter model. Make sure to push the lead all the way into the port if you're using this configuration. Port location will vary based on your multimeter model, so always read the port labels and voltage/current limits on your model.